What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Kingdoms Reborn. They just had a patch that dropped this weekend that I've been waiting for in order to record the series, and it's here. So we're going to check it on out. If you've never seen this game before, pretty cool little card-based city builder. So, there's, basic buildings that you can build, but we'll get, actually, you know what, let's not get into the synopsis too soon. We'll get into that once we start playing the game. If you wanted to get this after you watch the video, you can check it out down below in the description, right next to all my social links for, Twitter and Twitch and all that kind of stuff that you gotta have if you're a guy like me working on the internet. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started and see if this is something you wanted to add to your wish list or otherwise pass on. Yeah, I think I'm okay with whatever this Koala Slam Hippo. That's a hell of a seed. I'll take it, though. I mean, I dig it. It's a little bit edgy. You know what I mean? Is the koala slamming the hippo? Because that's a pretty mean koala right there, not to mess with. They're talking about, slams, like the koala went to the press and just, insulted the hippo in a roundabout tangential way, and they're trying to conjure up a bunch of views by making it seem more serious than it is. Who knows? The Great Freeze left civilization in ruin. Very few were strong enough to withstand the cold and the plague that claimed the earth. Decades have passed since the frost took our lands, and our courage and hope have returned with the melting of the ice. It falls to us, we surviving few, to rebuild a flourishing civilization. So I guess that, this is kind of post-apocalyptic, I guess. I mean, we survived the apocalypse, though, and we're trying to fix it. That's kind of different from a lot of other settings. Usually the post-apocalypse is sort of put out there as an accepted thing that, this is how we live now. Whereas, ooh, I like this little, ooh, I like that right there, that little spit of land. Ooh, I like that. That looks pretty right there. Get a little beach cabana going on. Oof. What do we grow over here? What is there? There's cannabis. Dude, it's even better. Let's go. Why not? What am I going to do? Say no? It's the perfect place to live. All right, so starting out. Okay, so starting out, we got to put down our town hall. Now, the challenge that we're going to be faced with is largely space-based on this map. And I don't mean that, there's going to be aliens or anything else like that. We don't have a lot of space to play around with. Let's run through the UI and kind of get a feel for the game so that you guys can see what's going on. I am going to leave the tutorial tooltips on just to refresh my memory. I did a test play of this. I've been trying to do that a lot more frequently. I found that the first impressions are nice, but at the same time, with a game that's got a little bit more complication to it, it's better for me to familiarize myself and then go on in, and then I can give you guys a better experience as far as video production goes. So anyways, on the left-hand side, we have 14 population, 18 total with 4 children. It's 24 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so it's pretty chilly, dude. It's pretty chilly. It looks like we're going to need wood and coal to kind of take care of ourselves and make sure that we don't freeze. So we're going to see sort of a normal... descent in our wood. Okay, we've got our first option right here. So really the way that this works is every 2 minutes or so we get to pick a card. We can take a trading post, which will allow us to trade with the rest of the map. We can take investment. Investment is going to level up our money right here so we get a lot more of it and allow us to expand our borders faster. I think that's kind of important because you never know. Sometimes you don't have very good resources in this game in your starting area. Having that extra money allow you to buy neighboring territories faster that may have the things that you require in a desperate pinch. We can get an iron smelter, but I don't think we have iron around here. It doesn't look like there's iron pretty much anywhere in the area. So I don't think the iron smelter is going to be altogether that helpful from where we're sitting right now. The productivity book is nice. It makes people work faster by 20%, so I'm going to take that. That's a mod that we can put on one of our buildings. Okay, so we need to get a food production building. It's going to give us this as a freebie. My suggestion would be that we either go with the fruit gatherer or we go with the fishing lodge. I was kind of disappointed with the hunting lodge, and it's possible that during my test play I was just in an area that didn't have a lot of animals. When you kill an animal, you do get 50 food from it, but there's going to be these times where there's no animals around. You're going to slowly starve, and the animals will migrate out of your area too. So you want things that can't run away, and as far as I know, oranges are not that great at running. We're by the seaside, so let's go ahead and try out a fishing hut and see what we got over here. Our fishing hut, it looks like there's a sweet little spot for it right there. There we go. All right, so we got that into a perfect little nook right there. It's going to be a tiny bit upset with us because there's no houses nearby. It wants us to build up. We're going to do that, and we can do that. We've actually got default buildings right here that you don't need cards to play, that you can just sort of put wherever you want. They cost a little bit of wood, and they're going to cost a little bit of money. Let's take it easy on our wood supply, though. We take it easy on our wood supply. it's going to guarantee that we're going to have enough wood coming around. We produce 5 wood per year. Bummer. Okay. Well, we've got our fruit gatherer 2 down here. So apparently it gave us access to a fruit gatherer. It also gave us access to what looks like a fishing hut. So let's wait for this stuff to be built. We can also gather, go ahead and gather trees, I guess. Yeah, gather trees as much as you want. Actually, non-fruit trees. That's even better. There you go. Gather the non-fruit trees. We don't want to take out any of our food source if we can help it. I haven't put down a gatherer's hut yet, but I would appreciate it if some of these little laborers would jump on in and just kind of take care of business for me. Let's see here. So we've got non-fruit trees. Let's go ahead and get everything picked out over there. If there's any good trees to get rid of. I love palm trees, man. They remind me of home. There's so many palm trees where I live at. Like entire like I guess when they made the neighborhood like 50 or 60 years ago, they planted these palm trees and they're just amazing, dude. They're like 90, 100, 200 feet tall. These things are huge, massive, and they're just all over the neighborhood, just constantly kind of looming. They're a little bit creepy at night. I'm not going to lie to you about that, but at the same time, they are pretty impressive as far as like trees go. We've got ourselves a fishery down here, and it looks like people are already working down here. I don't know how many we're going to bring in. It looks like we produce about 10 fish per year. That's not going to be great because, as you can see here, we consume 162 food per year. So what we're going to want to do before too long is we're going to want to put down a fruit gatherer. And our fruit gatherer will get the most mileage if we put it like right there. And it looks like we can actually get access to coconuts and things too, so that's pretty rad. Pretty excited about that. We'll put in another house on the boulevard down here. They're going to build these. They do queue them up, so they build them in the order that you put them down. They're not going to prioritize, things until they got enough workers over here and they've got that thing rocking. With 2 food supplies coming on in, I think we've got oh, really? We've got 30. Maybe it's our production is not extrapolated to the year in total. Instead, our production is just what they've produced so far. Okay, that's fine. We are going to eat up most of the production in this area pretty fast. Where's my town hall at? There we go. Let's take that investment card. We're going to put that in. And so now that that's been put in, you should see that we start to make a lot more coins per period, and then we should be able to buy out some of these neighboring territories as well. This one is probably a good one to expand into just because of like the sheer volume of, oh no, our food is out. It's okay. We'll survive. We're going to be all right. Let's go ahead and tell them to gather all the non-fruit trees from over here. The more that we can kill, the better. There's our fruit gatherer right there. So we're going to start to see a little bit more food come in. It's kind of a bummer that the fishery is not that much better. It looks like I can increase the productivity over here. Let's make that more productive. Let's also get juicier bait. Seems all right. I'll buy that upgrade. We do have some steel tools around, and so I would recommend kind of going in on that as well. We got a new card draw that's ready to go. So we can get an immigration office. We can get a charcoal burner. We can get another fruit gatherer. I'm going to go ahead and say we should probably take the mushroom farm. Our food does not look great so far, and it's got me a little bit worried about our long-term future. However, we are building houses, and we are getting people indoors. So there we go. We'll put that right there just to make sure that we're constantly expanding and that our city's getting a little bit stronger moment by moment. We can go in and we can build roads, just in case you're into that sort of thing. Unfortunately, I can't build roads back there, but what I can do is we can attach a road right there. We can bring that back around to here, and then that back around to here. And then we'll have like a little path that goes right there, a little path that goes right there. Looks good. People will whack that out real fast. It'll help people move around a little bit faster. Go from point A to point B. We have our research up on this side. We can go for medicinal herbs. We can go with foreign trade, mushroom log sterilization, which reduces the amount of wood required in order to make mushrooms. I think that's actually not the worst thing to do, since we do have a mushroom card. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to produce that. It shouldn't take too long to get done. We also have another card in the works. We can get a forester. That's going to automate our wood so that I don't have to chop it anymore. I think it's not too bad of an idea. I think we're coming up on food right now. We're looking pretty good. And so I think we'll be okay. They've got coconuts. They've got orange. They've got fish. It's not the most diverse diet, but they've got citrus in there. They've got protein in there, and they've got some fats in there. So I think they'll be all right. Let's go ahead and take the forester. I think the forester is going to be an important part of our industry, and one that I'm happy to sort of add. So we'll throw that in right there. That is going to cost us some of our stone, of which we have no income right now. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that number as we build more advanced buildings, because we need to save some in escrow so that we can pretty easily either purchase more from foreign trade or so that we can find it off the map. And in fact, let's go ahead and find that now. It looks like there's a little stone deposit right there. And it looks like there's no stone deposit over there. So my opinion is that we should work our way low. Oh, there's stone right there too. Okay, let's work our way left. I'm going to claim this province right here. That is going to hurt our money a little bit, but if we can come up with like our little coastal empire right here where we control the coasts, and then we can work our way inwards, I do feel like there's strategic value in that. I don't know if war is a part of this game. And so anyways, building myself carefully and defensively seems like a good idea. Oh, we have the Statistics Bureau. Very nice. I would love to have a few more houses if you wanted to plop them on in there. I don't know if the foresters are going to be doing what they do, but the more people I have indoors, the happier I'll be. Can I gather stone? I can. I can gather stone. Nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and gather as many non-fruit trees from these areas as we possibly can. There we go. Chop away. Oh, our storages are full. And they are full of food. Okay, so we're going to need a storage yard. Actually, yeah, that works out okay. We got a little spot right there. Put in 2 of those. Yeah, that'll work out great. So the trees are coming in. Hopefully because we're full up, we don't waste any of that money. That would be kind of a bummer, and I'd really prefer not to be leaving any coin by the wayside if I can. I love the way that the storage over here, if you look at it, I love the way that it actually displays what you have. Like, you have big jars of medicine, you got tools. I like it. I like it better if it was covered, but then I suppose you wouldn't be able to see all the cool stuff that's being stored inside your little areas. What I'll probably do is, if we can manage the storage over here, I'll probably manage this and leave this for food. Oh, yeah, we can. We can actually say put whatever you want inside of there. Yeah, give me a couple more paddocks over here, I guess. I think with our storage, we'll be all right. This is giving us a little bit more space to play around with. Hopefully they get it done rapidly. House is done. How many people are provided for as far as houses go? It looks like we've only got 3 or 4 more people. Oh, I've got a card. Let's see here. A charcoal burner, a mushroom farm. Meh. I would say a tavern sounds like a good place to go. Let's go with a tavern. A tavern sounds nice to me. We'll kind of just keep that in our hand for a little bit. I do have a statistics bureau. I have no idea how big this building is, but it looks like it fits into that little nook right there. So I'm not going to deny it. We'll go ahead and grab it where we can. Yeah, the statistics bureau, I think, is going to give us complex readouts about, like, these graphs and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll be okay. One thing at a time. We got one more house to build before it's happy with me. How much are you producing? Oh, 228 per season. That thing's actually, like, basically feeding us just off of fish by itself. Very nice. The fruit gatherer is actually lifting a lot of weight, too, over here. The fruit gatherer is going crazy. I don't think we're going to have too many problems with food for now, which is great, because last time I played this, I had all kinds of problems with food. But I relied on hunting too much, I think. I didn't go after farming or anything else. Let's see. I'm sort of curious. Are these orange trees over here? Is that why it won't chop them? Oh, okay. People are happy that they have houses to live in. Having housing is important. Homeless people can migrate away or die during the winter. On the other hand, having extra houses will attract immigrants. Okay, so that works pretty much the way that I thought it was going to work. I think, so I don't want to bulldoze too many of my fruit trees, but then again, we're kind of good on food. So, like, maybe I'll just do all trees, and we'll just kind of chop them down and get them out of the way. I'm going to leave the palm trees over there. But, like, if we could maybe chop a couple over here, let's do that. Alright, so statistics-wise, it looks like I can take a look at my population. I can take a look at the way things are going. So that's nice. If you're one of those people that really likes the statistical regressions of games like this and you like to go through the numbers and figure out, you know, like what is the most productive versus what is not the most productive, I'm glad that they give you the tools to actually play the game like that. I have played a couple of city builders where they give you no tools whatsoever in order to figure out like what's actually going on, and you just kind of have to eyeball the number the entire time that you're playing, and it does make it a little bit more complicated. When you've got a graph, you can say, hey, we're trending upwards, hey, we're trending downwards, and like all of the mystery is taken out of that equation. So I do think that that's a really, really good thing to add. We've got a quarry here. I think a quarry's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the quarry. Does the quarry work on... Oh, the quarry actually, like, goes in the mountain. Yeah, you gotta put it along the edge of the mountain right there. It looks like the placement might be kind of tricky, though. We've got one right there that we can put in. Do it. 25 people call our place home now. Very nice. We can get Gold Rush, so that'll make our gold mines more valuable. We don't have a gold mine. We can get a Sustainability, which means that we have less inputs going in. I think that would stack nicely with our mushroom farm. We also have Conglomerate over here, which gives us 50 income if we have trading companies. I don't have a trading company right now, but I do have a mushroom farm, so I think I'll probably take that. It looks like we're getting on towards, like, winter right now, which is going to make me guess that probably we're not going to be able to do too much harvesting for a little while. So we may be just kind of like living off of our fisheries and just kind of eating our food for right now. It looks like our consumption is well within the boundaries of where I would want it to be for a non-productive season. We're consuming, you know, that's for an entire year. So I think our food will probably drop by about 120 or 130. It said that the food reserve is low. I don't think so. We've got enough food for 2 years right now, which by all metrics seems all right to me. Let's go ahead and let's see. We've got some houses over here. Yeah, let's keep plopping some houses down just to keep people working, keep people happy. We'll just build like a nice little suburb over here. And then they can have the Pullet Burrow or whatever that is over on that side. We have no wood left, so we're going to have to get on top of that. Our forester is unfortunately, he's trying, but, you know. Oh, apparently I can make them much more efficient, too. Okay. That's definitely something that I would consider. Sort of interesting watching, like, how fast we're actively, like, annihilating the landscape, though. This was such a beautiful little area just a second ago, and now it's just, like, flat space full of houses. Ah, humanity. Humanity. Don't you just love us? All right. We're chopping down trees over there, too. Hey, we completed our fishing. We can get cooperative fishing right here. So 10% oh, that's a global slot, though, so it goes inside of here. I actually don't have a lot of money right now, despite how fast it says we're ticking up at the moment. I don't know if we do. What is this, like a trader? Okay, we can trade some stuff. I don't see any issue with that. If you want the coconuts, go for it, chief. And then if you want, like... I mean, all I can really offer is food right now. We can only sell... Okay. Alright, well, go ahead. Well, we can only sell, like, a little bit right now. We can't sell a lot. We have an immigration office and a forester. Honestly, I'm not too worried about immigration. Like, it seems like we're plopping out kids pretty fast, and they seem to grow up at a reasonable rate. So we'll try to figure this out. I think we're okay. We're not below freezing right now, which means that we definitely don't have to worry. You guys focus on planting, please. Stop cutting. Start planting. We will chop down every non-fruit tree we can get our hands on for right now. Just to kind of get the fuel back up, because we are going through wood pretty fast right now. I'm having trouble keeping it in stock between people heating their homes and between... Oh, my storages are full too. Lovely. Well, it looks like they're planting the trees over there, so maybe it'll be okay. I should probably make another big storage somewhere. We're actually overloaded on oranges, which is kind of a bummer. We can upgrade to level 2 right there if we want to. That'll allow us to apparently get wheat seeds, cabbage seeds. We can get snatch, which I have... You know what? Not even going to comment on that. We can buy wood, sell wood. Okay. Let's do it. Your town hall is now level 2. So, we can get it between 3 states. Default worker allocation. We can prioritize working here and don't allow working here. Okay. Oh, we get a second global card. Very nice. Okay, I can live with that. It does look like we finally have some wood coming in. Before we get to winter, man, I just want to make sure that, like, people have houses. Like, I'm a little bit worried. We got a bunch of new people moving on in. And unfortunately, I don't really think that they have access to the things that they need in order to get by. We are going to have to make another storage yard. I don't think we have any way around that for right now. $60 wood for that. Oof. Pricey. It's expensive. Oh, cool. We got house upgrade. Oh, my God. There's even more stuff going on. Good lordy, lordy, lord. So apparently I can vassalize people. We got a furniture workshop so that people can get tables and chairs. Stuff to sit on, which is great if you have back problems, in all honesty. Or any kind of problem, really. We also have our mushroom log sterilization done. I'm going to go for foreign trade next, just in case we don't get the card. Sometimes you get a trading card out of here, but like... I'm going to go with the forester real fast. And then it looks like maybe I can sell it. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell it, dude, because I don't even need the card. What I do need is money. Like, I thought that 110 coming on would be a really good thing, but actually it turns out it's fairly slow since the entire game is, like, extrapolated over the course of, like, a year. It's actually fairly slow. We got wheat seeds, sell food, buy wood, steal money. Oh, really? You're literally snatching money. Okay. So, steal money equal to the target player's population. Oh, we can target other people, so there is going to be some level of conflict out here. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we will unlock wheat farming. Wheat farming sounds like a fairly basic thing to have. We don't have a lot of money sitting around right now, which is kind of a bummer. I think I'll probably sell the cooperative fishing just to get some money together and, like, make this all work. We've got the sustainability book, but I'm saving that for the mushroom farm. I know I need more storage space. They may want to think about maybe bumping up the amount of space that a storage yard has. That or lowering the output of oranges. That's the other half. You get a lot of oranges. Like, look how many oranges we have versus, like, everything else. Like, fruit gathering is definitely the winning strategy with this game. Oh, I like how there's little snow puffs on top of the trees. That's a nice little detail for winter. How are we looking on wood right now? We can probably get rid of these palm trees down here. I'd rather not, but... Actually, doesn't the trees add, like, desirability, though? I think they like living near trees. It makes people happier. If nothing else... Actually, we have access to this big forest up here. What does this land cost? Land costs $637? Oof. I have food. We can do a food trade instead. I don't know how poorly or well that'll go. Sure, why not? We'll try it. We'll trade a bunch of fish for it. I just need more forestry area. You guys can go back to cutting, please. Non-fruit trees, though. I don't want to go too ham-fisted crazy on my supplies just yet. I'm willing to bet we'll probably see some food fall off during this season. Like, this will probably clear out. It is cold, though. It is real cold. We're at -9 right now. Honestly, the coldest where it gets where I live, the coldest I've ever seen was 11 Fahrenheit. That's pretty chilly for the Bay Area in California. That was when I was a senior in high school. I can remember driving to school, and my hands were kind of freezing to the steering wheel. Not a normal thing for us out here in California. We're used to kind of like 70 degrees all the time in Northern California. It might be sunny and 70 degrees, it might be rainy and 70 degrees. You know, that's like our two seasons. I don't know why our food is trending down. It's sort of interesting considering it should have only started trending down like recently when we stopped harvesting. Oh, we got huntable, what do we got? Caribou over here? What are those? Elk? Okay. Well, we've got big, sexy territories now, so that's good. Lots of area to play around with. I may use this as kind of like the King's Forest over here. Just use it for getting wood, and then we can strip this along the coast over here so that we can build down the coast maybe. Actually, this is better building land over here. Maybe I'll leave this alone, and maybe we'll build out this way. Haven't super decided yet. Immigration office, fruit. I'll take the immigration office, and then I'm just going to, like, flatly sell it. I don't feel as though our food dropped off altogether that sharply, actually. Oh, God, we're going to need some more wood. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll... Oh, these are all fruit trees down here. Okay, well, then we will just go for trees in general because we need the woodses. People are going through it pretty fast. I don't think I have anybody that's homeless, so that's nice. I want to play this card, but it's 300 bucks. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. That's the sell price, I guess. So I've got new buildings that I can build. I've got farms. Huzzah! Yeah, you guys better go get some wood real fast before this gets kind of out of control. I get the feeling we may end up needing more than one forester. There you go. Stock up your homes. Make it all happen. I see a lot of happy people coming in with a lot of happy wood. We just got to make it through, you know, this season, really. I know you're cold. I'm trying to get you guys some wood right now. I'm trying really hard. I didn't realize how fast the wood was going to fall off. We got kind of a banished situation. We got another card over here. Maybe an opportunity to get some money. Hunting Lodge. That'll give us a little bit of food. We're definitely getting lower on fish for sure. And then our oranges are dropping off too. I don't think the season's going to be that long though. It looks like it's intensifying and getting a bit colder, but we're not quite there yet. I'm going to take another forester. We'll kind of just put that guy right there. Yep, you guys chop down whatever you need to chop down. I will bulldoze trees. Hey, and there's the melt. Very nice. So now we should start to see some wood income coming through. You guys can cut and plant. That's fine. Once this place is up and running. I'm trying to... What I'd very much like to do for right now is I want to get our wood supply all nice and taken care of, ideally before next winter. I'd like to see a big surplus there. And we've got another forester on that side. Fruit gather is looking okay. I don't know if we really have that much fruit. What are those, banana trees right there? That's what it looks like to me. Look like a banana tree to me. We may actually not have a lot of fruit income this year because I've chopped down a lot of the trees that were required to do that. So I'm thinking it may be time for our shroom farm to come in. We'll go ahead and put the shroom farm in. We'll put the sustainability book in there. I'm not a big fan of increasing my wood throughput when we already had problems with wood last year. I would rather not. But it sort of seems like the way that it's going to go. And now that we have extra foresters, I think it'll be okay. We only have 17 workers for right now. It may be worth it to go after an immigration office finally. Ooh, we got a wood buy card right there. That's nice. I'll spend half of my treasury buying wood at $5 a pop. So $4.50, we'll get like 90 wood. Okay. That's done. Yeah, let's go ahead and get better at chopping wood, please. Would you like to buy a trading post card? I would, actually. I very much would. Would you like to buy a trading port card? I would. I'll buy both. It seems like we live in the kind of place where we could really be kind of positioned very, very well as far as trading goes. Like, look at this right here. Like, we've got this little... Like, we're right at the... Oh, my God. Like, we are right at the choke point of this harbor right here. Like, so really, it's between us and our neighbor over here. We can effectively shut down this entire area and starve them out if we want to. Like, we're actually in a really good spot militarily. Like, a really, really good spot. Easy to blockade. Easy to hold off. That means we have a lot of soft power, and if necessary, we also have a lot of hard power over everyone that lives in here, basically along the coastline. We do live on kind of this little isthmus. Not an isthmus, I guess a peninsula, where we can be blocked off too and starved out, but with access to the ocean, like, what are you gonna do, you know? You starve of me, I starve of you. That's what happens. We've got another trading port right there, and we got a free trading post right after I bought one. Of course we did. Of course we did. Well, let's get another fishing lodge. I don't have enough wood for right there. That's a bummer. Yeah, let me get another fisherman down here. I'm beginning to feel kind of nervous about our ability to provide food over the winter. It does look like our costs are going up pretty substantially. But wood is really the main problem. I don't want to spend half my treasury on it, though. That just seems a little over the top. Like, half my treasury just getting, you know, wood, like, that's a little nerve-wracking. Go ahead and chop trees over there until you get them all knocked out. Because we have this right here, I may make this entire area a storage yard right behind the port. Yeah, my storages are always full. I wish I had a finesse situation to fix that, but I just don't. What I'm thinking is our trade port will fix that issue anyways, because then I can buy and sell my surplus over the sea, and then I can, you know, buy the things that I need, like wood. And then we can take it easy on the environment over here. Alright, so as far as trading goes, go ahead and definitely trade off some of those for sure. We need the money. And then I'd like to buy... Oh, it's like 1 per transaction. Gotcha. Okay, and then there's a cooldown on it. So we got our money right there. We'll buy a bunch of wood with the money. Actually, we'll do this. Boom. Let's make a storage yard. God, these are expensive. We'll make another big storage yard right there. That's really all we can do. But yeah, this is Kingdom Reborn. I hope you guys liked it. Check the game out down below in the description. Spent about 30 minutes with it, and I'm pretty positive about it, dude. There needs to be more kind of Banished-style games. The game's not like a huge looker, you know what I mean? It's not like a crazy good-looking game, but all the functioning parts are there, and I do think the integration of sort of cards into the game gives it sort of like a Ratropolis feeling that makes it a little bit more fun. And so anyways, it gamifies it a little bit further, in my opinion. It gamifies it a little bit so that, like, you can only get buildings that are outside of your research tree through cards, but eventually you will get access to the thing in your cards just through your default building by going through your research tree. I like it. It adds a little bit of randomness to the experience that I think is somewhat compelling. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for being here. How you doing? Take care, everybody. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day, so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Bye.